I feel like in 2026, we are confusing winning with doing it right. Hi, I am Ria, and welcome to my podcast called Being Real, where unfiltered narratives meet reality. I know it's been a while, but I feel like in the midst of doing it all, I sort of was finding myself. I was really finding and exploring the things that I want to do, the person that I want to become. But I have had this constant thought in my mind of how we as humans, we as Gen Zs, we as youngsters are confusing winning with doing it right. We think life is a challenge, we think life is a game, we think life is this indefinite race that we sort of have to win. Because if we don't, we are losing it bad, we are doing everything wrong, and everything is just falling apart. But that's not the correct way to live life, because I can't compare myself to somebody who is maybe, I don't know, has the route towards Switzerland where I am here going towards the US. It's like I am comparing myself with somebody I am not. I'm comparing myself with somebody who has a completely different profession, who has completely different interests, passions, hobbies, everything. Because if I do that, I will always feel like I am a nobody. I will always feel like I am somebody who is doing nothing at all. I'll undermine myself, I'll pick on myself, and I will just list down all the things that I am not. And there's nothing wrong in it. I mean, it's good to always sort of pinpoint things that sort of lack in you, but only when you compare yourself with the past version of you, not with somebody you idealize to be, not with somebody you sort of romanticize to be, because that's just not gonna get you anywhere. You're not even going to be the version of you who you are and want to become. You will just sort of lose yourself in the process of the person you are thinking of becoming, and you are not going to reach any destination or any point. So I have realized now that college is ending, I have seen people sort of struggle, find the purpose of their life, figure out what they want to do, how they want to do, how they want to pursue things, who they want to be, what are they basically referring to, where is the place that they have to, where is the place they see themselves in the next 10 years. Everybody's figuring out shit. But I realized in the chaos of it all that you do the life right, you do life right when only you just compare yourself with who you were yesterday and who you are planning to become tomorrow. You do it right when you sort of have your own bucket list that you have to tick. If you are actually checking off somebody else's bucket list, I'm so sorry to break it to you, but that's where you have got it all wrong. So, yes, I have realized that I am sort of proud of who I was yesterday. I'm proud of who I am today, because if I am not, I mean, how would I even become somebody tomorrow? I know there are 100 people who are going to be better than me, maybe even more than 100. Lakhs and lakhs of people who are better than me, who look better than me, who dress better than me, who speak better than me, who are doing better than me, who are earning better than me. But that's not a race. Life's not a race. Life's not a challenge. Life's not an indefinite trail that you sort of always have to run in. It's about giving it all. It's about working hard, doing smart work. Yes, struggling a lot, exploring, figuring out shit, and then finally become who you always have thought to become. I know it might always seem that the life that you see out there are just so effortless, so flawless, but what if you don't know the whole story yet? And what if they have had it maybe things a little easier, because there are a lot of factors that play a role in shaping your life, in shaping the personality you sort of have. But again, if you compare each factor, each pointer with that, are you ever going to be at peace? No. Because I know I have done that, and I have just sort of banged my head at the wall, and I have prayed that I sort of wake up tomorrow and, I don't know, maybe disappear or escape from this reality, because it hurt so much. But the moment I realized that it's actually a comparison with myself, it's actually the comparison with the person I want to become, I am doing it right. I'm experiencing it. I'm experiencing life. I'm fulfilling my purpose. I'm doing the things that I love. I'm speaking here out there. I want to present my life out there. I want to create things, do things, consume art. Yes, and build something step by step. It's okay if it's going to take 4 years, 5 years, and it's okay if the other person maybe did it in a year. It's fine. It's all right. Because I might have because I don't want to lose my life in the chaos of being sad of it all. I don't want to lose the days and moments that I have in the midst of actually finding myself. I want to live the one life that I have. I want to live it in the best way possible. So in 2026, I have made it my goal that life is not about winning. Life is not a challenge. Life is not an accomplishment list. It's rather basically a path which is full of experiences, a journey which is full of moments, experiences, emotions, rides, fall up and down, everything. But you will love it when you do it right. And that requires a lot of patience, a lot of things, a lot of patience and something that comes from within you. But it will all seem beautiful if you do it right. So in the past few months where my college was basically coming to an end and I landed at a full-time job, I realized that my life has sort of basically my life is sort of running between hustling and burning out, and I was finding the difference between both. And I feel that's something I'm going to talk about next. But in the hustle or in the chaos or in the process of it all, I realized that, you know, if I always wish of something that was never in my list, that was never in the map of Ria, I would never be able to do it fully. I can't just pick and add things. They really do have to mean something. They have to have a purpose which I want to serve. I can't just do it because the other person is doing it, because that's what's called peer pressure, and peer pressure takes a lot in you. I mean, you do one thing, two things, three things, and suddenly you're just doing everything in your life that's about becoming a completely different person, about becoming a second person that you just see in your life every day and you're fascinated with. I don't know why. So I don't know how life is gonna be like in the next 1 year. I don't know how life is gonna be like in the next few months. But I do know that I just want to take everything a little more slowly. Yes, I do want to slow down. I do want to process things a little more, but I also want to do everything that I have been wanting to do. I want to go to parties that I feel like going to. I want to eat food that I love eating. I want to consume art, make art, create art. I want to get my body inked and get so many tattoos. I want to dance. I want to do everything that's basically close to me, that feels like me. And not everything is directly proportionate to winning, to a challenge, to a task that was supposed to be completed. Sometimes some things are just about doing it right, doing it what feels close to you. And this is what I want my life to really look like and be like.